Hey, this is Rosa, RCG Kreations. How are you? I'm coming to you today with a coloring project. I'm using my Spectrum Noir color blends. These are several years old. I got, 5 trays of colors. And there's 24 in each tray. And I downloaded these Twistoons characters. There's one of the little characters. And then I'm going to do, here's another one. I hope that's in focus. And then here's the little girl. Isn't she cute? So I'm actually going to be making birthday cards. That's what these are for. But what I'm doing today is showing you some color blending techniques. And here, all I did was with the lighter color, just color the whole thing purple. And then now I'm coloring a little bit darker for some shading. And then what I've got is my blending tool, and this is a Prisma color blender. It's a colorless tool. This is called PC1077. And then basically all you do is when you put two colors together, like here, I'm going over it to blend them together. And you see over here, I hope you can see this pretty good in the camera. I'm not for sure. See how it's harsh because I haven't done it yet? And then here I have done it. It's a little bit smoother looking. And let me kind of move this a little bit. Let's see, I hope it works. But anyway, that's one of the little techniques. So if you're into coloring with colored pencils, and it doesn't matter what brand you use, of course a better quality pencils will work a little bit better, but you know, you gotta live within your budget. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Live within your budget. And this is like anything else. You want to start off small and then go from there and see where it comes next, of how much more you want to do with this before you invest a lot of money into it. I also have this gam saw, and what you do is I just use the top, open it up, dip it in there. And these are these little blending tools, and these are also, I purchased them from Spectrum Noir. They're different sizes, so you can do them for whatever projects you have. But all you do is you dip it into the gem saw, and don't just dip it and take it right out. Leave it in there, let it soak, because you want this, because this is paper. This is twisted paper is all this is, pressed paper. And then you let it soak, and then you're going to blend it. I'm not doing it now because I just did this on regular copy paper. And instead of, I don't want it, because I'm going to color this and I'm going to fussy cut it out, and then I'm going to put it on top of our card front. So I didn't want to make it too heavy. But you use regular cardstock. You can even use watercolor cardstock if you want to. I wouldn't, because this is colored pencils. We're not doing watercoloring. I would just do a heavier, like 65 or 110 grade of cardstock. And then you just move it and just blend it and smooth it out. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the fine lines of the pencil. And I hope you can see this. Let me see if I can get in focus here. Right in here, you can see the lines of the pencil. And what you're doing with all these blending, with a blending tool, the pencil, or the jam saw. Some people use baby oil. That works too. Just be really careful because of the oil in it. And I would just do a little bit at a time of that. And you can even use Q-tips, use your finger, use an old towel, whatever it is that you have. And what you want, the whole point is you want to get rid of the colored pencil marks and make it smooth, like it's all one finish. And that's the goal of all these color blending items and all these tools. So I'll bring you back a little bit phaser, because I'm going to do this in phases, because I'm not going to keep you sitting here watching me while I color, because it's just a matter of just coloring and blending, coloring and blending, coloring and blending. So I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? Okay, I'm back, and I want to show you something, and hopefully you can see this. Okay, right here, I just used my dark pencil. Let me get the right one, because I have two different dark colors. This one's called Velvet. And do you see here? You can see the little streaks. Hopefully you can see that. The little streaks right here for the pencil mark. And then you get your blending tool, and then you're going to go over that. You want to go soft, circular motions is one way of doing it. Because what you want to do is you want to soften the look of the pencil. And then you blend the colors in. And you'll see little pieces of pencil and all that. That's fine. That's just part of the course. But see that? Hopefully you can see that. It's a lot blender. It's a lot softer. It's more blended in. But that's when I was talking about the technique. So I just, I just color like any coloring, just regular color at random, because it doesn't random out with my first layer. Then with the second layer, or even if you wanted to use it just in one color, you do the same thing. Like here, say I'm doing this just going to be one color. I'm not going to do two tones. What you're doing is you're using not a soft pressure, but you don't want it really lightweight either. And you're blending, and I like to go in circular motions, just so I get go forward, go backward, go up and down, move all kinds of ways. And then what you're doing is you're blending it, and you see how it's a lot smoother? This part I haven't done it. This part I did, so I blended with the blending pencil. And I forgot to show you a while ago, they also have this Artist Loft color pencil blender, and there's two different tips. There's one tip here on the end. It's got a fine point. I was just looking to see if it smells like anything, but actually it smells pretty good. And then you get a blender tip. But basically this is the exact same thing as the pencil. It just costs a little bit more. And I just went ahead and bought this one because I wanted to try it out. Because I in high school and in college when I did art school, I took some art classes. And I really enjoyed coloring. And I'm hoping to get back into that again. So that's why I wanted to spend a little bit more money and invest in that. Oh, and also do yourself a huge favor, no matter what color pencils you get, whatever group it is, get yourself a white pencil, and get yourself some multicolored highlight pencils. Like, bear with me, I'm trying to find them. I keep them separately from my other pencils. They're metallic, because you can add the metallic look to your regular colored pencils as like a highlighter. So I keep them separately, and these are all different kind. Like this is American Crafts. This one's LAPIZ Rototodor de Photos. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is a photo labeling pencil. Sorry about that. That didn't go there. This is a metallic gold, and this is from Crayola, so it's an inexpensive color. Here's Colorific, COLORIFIC by Empire. This is another white one. You can never go with two or three different shades of white, three different types, because they're all made with different types of pencil. Some are soft, some are a little bit harder than others. So the blending changes depending on the quality of the pencil. And here is like a gray. I always get a couple of light grays, some couple of dark grays. Here's American Crafts. And the American Crafts, this was in a little kit that I bought years ago. And I gave the kit to a friend of mine, a little child that wanted to learn to color. And I just kept the colors that I wanted to keep. And then here's another gray, and this is also from Crayola, but this is a metallic. So this gray, this is regular gray. This is from American Artist, and this is a metallic from Crayola. So this is going to have a more metallic sheen to it when you color. And in fact, I'll show you right here, because this is going to be scrap anyway. So this is the metallic, and this is the regular gray. I can definitely see the sheen, and I hope it's okay. I'm going to try to focus in there, and hopefully you can see that too. So I'm going to move up and down and stuff. But anyway, you can definitely see it in real life, in person. You can see the difference between the two. So get yourself a couple of whites, different shades of white. I would start off with just spraying one or two of each one until you decide what brand you prefer. And these really are not that expensive. Get some different shades of gray, a light gray, dark gray, and then if you want to go into the metallics just to add accents and stuff to it, that's a good way to go. And then the black, dark gray, blacks. And I just liked this green one. This one is Colorific by Empire, and this is a Meadow. I just like it, so I kept it. There's other shades of green, other shades of other colors, so that child, the person that I gave that to, didn't really miss anything out. Didn't miss out on anything. But just wanted to show you that's a different point. So let me get back to my color, and I'll be back in a minute when it's totally done.